your music live. Your music, your music, your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Yo, 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 it's time for Your Music Live here on Studio Live today. My name is Pete Johns, and this can only be done each and every week thanks to our wonderful friends at DistroKid. If you're an independent artist, a creator, you want to get your music out there to the world, and I know you do, all you need to do is check out DistroKid. You can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. We got 40 tracks for you here on this week's show. So I'm going to have to dive straight into the music. We're going to kick off with an amazing track, a great video. This is from Holy Ghost 66, and this one's called P-U-P-P-Y on SLT. YML is on the AIR. Holy Ghost. Holy mackerel, was that a good track. They say, hello, it's been a while, but finally something finished. The music was made in GarageBand. The video was fun to make, so hopefully a few of it find it fun to watch. And yeah, I can only imagine the amount of time put into that, the time and love and energy put into creating a video like that, as well as an amazing song. Hello, welcome aboard. This is Your Music Live. If you're new around here, say g'day. We've got a very friendly community, and they will treat you with respect and love and admiration that you deserve. We're going to keep cracking on here because, as I mentioned up front, we've got 40 songs to play in 2 hours. So we've got to keep things rolling along. This is Space Monkeys. They say it was written by myself, firstly as a demo version, and then I put a team together and ended up with the studio version, which is released on all digital formats under the name Space Monkeys. And it's a great track. I think you're going to enjoy this one as well. It is called Burn This City on Your Music Live. another track that you're going to have to go back and take a listen and a look at the whole thing. Really well produced video. Love the drums in that one, the energy, just the driving beat, the angst and anxiety, and just so good. Brilliant stuff there from our friends at Space Monkeys for the first time here on Your Music Live. Welcome, Holy Ghost. We just missed your track. We opened with your track. So, everyone really dug it, and great work. How many hours, if you don't mind us asking, went into the stop motion? Would love to know, because that was amazing. Let's go with track number 3. This one comes to us from Lament, and they say, I wanted to make a song that would be a good start to a show, something to set the tone for a band called Lament, and something with a lot of bass. Well, we're not starting the show, but you got birth number 3. That's pretty cool. So let's give this one a spin. I really enjoy this track. It's called Again, Again, Again. Lament on Your Music Live. Again. I was listening to that one, and let me say, there's got a lot of rockin' tracks on today's show, but that one you got to pepper in a little bit of laid-back chilledness. Love the lyrics on that one. Definitely go back and take a listen to the full version of that one. Follow these very cool, a bit Craig David. Follow these cool artists. You can do so down in the description, by the way. I've done all the hard work for you. All you need to do is jump on down below. All the songs on the show are there. So once you're done with this here, you're not really done, because you've got a job to do. You've got to go back and find all these. I know you're going to want to watch and listen and follow a lot of the amazing artists that we have on the show. And we can only do the show thanks to these folks here. They're called DistroKid. They're they're a distributor that can help an independent artist get their music out there to Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon Tidal, all the places. Check them out on the link there and down in the description. Subscribe for a yearly subscription, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. They also have a free service called slaps.com, and I've been hanging around the Slaps world the last couple of weeks, finding and listening to some amazing artists, including this one one, Dr. Strathmore 23. They say a pop punk banger recorded in Berlin 2022, finally released. Final single release of my upcoming album, New Chapter, about hard times in life and being satisfied where you are, even though developing and being somewhere else in the future. And that's from Strathmore. So I think you're going to really dig this one. This is a pop punk banger called Level Behind here on Your Music Live. I love everything about this track. It's right up my alley. I love the punk feel and then the half speed change up. I love the drums. I love the change there where you go between the complete stop and then kicking in with that chorus. Exactly as it says, as advertised, a pop punk banger. And someone was asking, is it on Spotify? Yeah, the cool thing is if you're using slaps.com, you can put your Spotify link right there. So folks, check it out here on slaps.com. They can go straight over there and you can leave a comment here. I'm going to do that here. I'm going to say, just spun this on YML. Epic. Because it was. I think you'll agree with that. If you like yourself a little bit of pop punk, you're going to be pretty happy with that one. Check that one out. And all of the others out in the description. It's so good it brought Kim Harden-Hudson out of the lurk to say, g'day, hello to you. Should we do a quick roll call? G'day, Kim, Patrick. Hello, Doorways. G'day, Mark Bro, No More Soul. Carlos Martinez. Hello, Eaton Mess. Our wonderful moderator, Thomas Christ. We've got Trevor Bear in the house. Colin Powell, good to see you, my friend. Sean Chandler. John Swanson. Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band. Hello to you all. Say g'day. Gortium85 is here too. Say g'day if you're here in the chat. We love interaction here on Your Music Live, and it's all you. It's not my music live, it's your music live. So get involved. All right. Let's jump back over to the cloud of sounds and grab this one from Relieved in Black. They say, I'm a single parent and I wrote a song about how I would feel if I were losing my kids while getting divorced 8 years ago. So yeah, heavy topic, but that's what music's all about, isn't it? It's about sharing what we're going through because other people are going through similar things all the time. That's the great thing about music. Let's give this one a spin. It is called Life is Dead. Your Music Live.
Never felt like this before, just cannot control my body.
know what I love about that track? It's that when it kicks in, you could hear it sort of going one of two ways. It could go into like a big kind of hair metal almost, like with like wailing vocals. But when it kicks in with those dark, grungy vocals, it just suits it. Like it suits that kind of, well, it says there, gothic metal. It suits that really gothic kind of feel. And I like it. Yeah, the vocal treatment gives it a dark, dark vibe, which is super cool. So thank you for sharing that one. That was very cool. And if you want to follow Relieved in Black, you can do that over in the description. While you're down there, if you want to do us a solid, you can hit the thumbs up, guns up button, and that just tells me and tells the YouTube robots that you're having a good time. You can also share, because don't forget, sharing is caring. Sharon is Karen. So share the show with people you know, or people you don't know, but probably people you know. Let's go with another slap, and then we're going to hear from our friends at DistroKid, because I want to tell you about a cool feature that I'm about to use again. It's Songtember time, people, and I'm going to be using some DistroKid features for the Songtember purposes. Let's give this one a spin. Before that, we're over on Slaps. This is Chapter 1 and a track called Lighthouse. They say it was recorded in our studio rehearsal room and is about a lighthouse built on evil soil and takes over people's lives. Yeah, we're getting a bit dark with this couple, and I kind of like it. So let's give this one a spin. Lighthouse, Chapter 1 on Your Music Live. Got to throw all the fire on that one. Very cool stuff. I mean, I love basically everything about that track. And Noble Soul was saying before, not really a metal. I'm not really a metal guy per se. Like, I wouldn't know my dark metal from my goth metal from my death metal, but I know what I like. And that just has the rhythm there. Ting, and then just the offbeat. Oh, it soothes my soul. I love it. So again, we can come down here and we can just say, just spun this on YML. Everyone loved it because you did. I saw you. I saw your comments there. Very cool stuff there. And again, you can get on over to slaps.com, join up and follow the artists that we are playing here over on slaps.com and share your own music because DistroKid let you do it for free. No foolsies. DistroKid are the sponsor of this show and they are amazing. They're a great distributor. They get your music out there to the world. But once you've got your music out there, that's the easy part sometimes. The hard part is promoting yourself, but DistroKid got you covered. They got some cool features, such as their amazing promo cards. Now, you might have seen these around about the place. They're really cool. You can share these as either a square or a long, elongated portrait mode kind of photo. And they're just brilliant for throwing out there on your YouTube community tabs, in your Instagram, using as a background for a little playback in TikTok, whatever you want to use them for, they're very cool. And here's how you do it. Once you've got a song released on here, you just come up to the little fun zone here and you go promote yourself. Now, we've been through all these other things. You got meme videos, mini videos, hyperfollow, whole bunch of cool stuff there. But if you hit the promo cards, what you can do here, so it's Songtember. Let's say we want to promote the very first Songtember song that we did here on the channel. It was called Hold On. And look at this. You've got your choice of all of these cool different cards. So whatever style of music and whatever kind of vibe you're going for, there's going to be something here on the DistroKid promo cards that's going to help you out. Now, I happen to kind of dig this one for this because Hold On, it's like, the album art's got a bit of scenery there. This is some nice contrasting colors with the trees there, the Aurora. So let's tap on that one and it's going to download that promo card. So that's all there is to it. So you can just go in here, you can download the promo card, and it's there. It's ready to use. So again, you've got it included in your DistroKid plan. Whatever plan you're on, you can use these promo cards, and you can, any release, any album, any single, any EP, you can pop it down there, and it'll tell folks that your song is out there, and that can be, again, one of the hardest things to do. So we do thank DistroKid for their amazing support of this show and of your music. And your music live. Let's grab our next tune. We will be doing our Play My Fire beat in just a jiffy. I'll tell you what that's all about in a moment. But let's jump over to the cloud of sounds and grab this one from Nasty. They say it was made pure out of right here and now vibe. In the moment, living this life, pure improv. Love to hear it, and we're going to love to play it. We're not going to play that ad. We are going to skip the ad there. And we're going to give this one a spin. It's called Live Your Life featuring Nolly. It's Nasty on Your Music Live.
I've been living in the fast lane, about to go insane, blow my brain like I'm Cobain, close the fucking curtains. I've been in pain and I've been hurting, writing rhymes, I've been working. Take it to the sky, almost Friday, about to fly, getting high, get a ride, let's take it out tonight, like a starless night. Living wild forever, like we're gonna die. Shit, no, never. Peter Pan syndrome, yeah, you know I always on it. Living in my soul, don't you dare to fucking blow it. Drop it to the next level, but to get it on. I do it for my friends, you know that we get on to the live your life. You gotta live your life. You only got one chance to do it right. So live your fucking life, live it true, don't change, you know it. You got the pain and you just gotta show it. Lately, my head's been in the basement. No, it's hard for me to say this, but lately,
Yeah, radio ready or web ready or stream ready, Spotify ready. Very cool. Yeah, has the markings of a summer party bop, exactly. And it's nearly summertime here in Australia. Sorry, I know. Folks in the Northern Hemisphere hate it when I do that. Because I'm like, guess what? It's the end of your summer. School's back. Everything's no fun anymore. But we're about to party down here in Australia. That's the great thing I love about that one too, Kim. That's what I was going to say in my little quick review, because my reviews have to be quick. We've got 40 songs in the show today. But I was going to say the exact same thing. I love that you can't put your finger on the style. Is that rap? Is it hip hop? Is it rock? Is it kind of new metal? It's everything. And that's the cool thing. You don't have to pinpoint a genre. You can just say it's cool. I'm creating a new genre. It's called cool, and that's what it is. All right, let's continue on. Play one more song. Then we're going to do our Play My Fire beat. That's where you, right here, right now, watching this show live, get a chance to have one of your songs played on the show. It's what we do because people used to come into this show and say, "Yo, bro, play my fire beat." So now I allow it. Let's grab this one before we do so. This is Fire in the City. They say recorded at Kimono Studio in Quebec, Canada. Black bile is a reference to the ancient Greeks that believed that bad moods were caused by a black bile inside the human body. Interesting stuff. Love to hear it. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Black bile, Fire in the City on Your Music Live.
Take it in.
Fire in the City. What a cool tune. Yeah, just driving along there, wasn't it? Really dig it. It's kind of Millencolin-y, and that's a big compliment. I love Millencolin, one of my favourite bands, and that was kind of Millencolin-y adjacent. But some great punk rock there for your ear holes. All right. It is time to do our Play My Fire beat, and because we have Songtember just around the corner, let's make Songtember our first code word here today. So if you're here live, all you need to do is put hashtag Songtember, SONGTEMBER, put that in the chat right here, right now, and if you win, you have a chance to have your song played on the show. All you need to do is, if you win, just put your artist name, the name of the platform, and the name of the track. I'll go find it. We can't support any links because you know what'll happen. If we put links, if we allow links, people will come out of the woodwork and they'll be spamming us left and right, and we don't want it. So while we wait for you to get your hashtag Songtembers in there, if you'd like to join in the fun, we're going to grab another tune. We're going to jump back to the cloud of sounds. This one's a cracking tune. I love it. It is from Creatures, and it's called Chrysanthemum. It's a hauntingly evocative track from our album Transmission, and encapsulated the profound sense of fear and trepidation associated with the inevitability of death. Chrysanthemum brings a unique sound with raw lo-fi guitar solos, rhythmic drums, and ambient vocals. That sounds like a mix made in sonic heaven to me. So let's give this one a spin. This is Creatures and Chrysanthemum. Cool. I wish I could play more for you because it's 6 minutes, 16 seconds, and we only get to spin a minute or two here on YML. But go check that one out. I just love it. Yes, experimental vibe, but very cool stuff indeed. Yeah, it's one of those things that's so haphazard it almost spins all the way around and it comes back to being kind of tight. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you do a messy song that sounds messy, but if it's deliberately kind of scattery, it just, I don't know, it works. It works for me. Very good stuff indeed. Hello, Lily S. Thank you for being here. Yeah, the tone was cool in that one as well. I dig it. Very industrial, kind of punky kind of sound. Hello, Orchestra Eclipse. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing fine and dandy like sour candy. Should we do the spin? Should we do the wheel here? Yeah, let's play some Chrysanthemum in the background while we do this. That could be some cool tunage while we... There we go. Let's draw this thing. So if you win this one, you get your chance to have your song played right here on the show. Let's do it. Who's going to win a play on your music live on Studio Live today? It's the Mix Club. It's Rhett. He's going to play a song. You bet. Congratulations to. I don't think you've won in quite a while. It's been a while since we've heard from the Mix Club, one of our regulars, our usual suspects from around here. So round of applause for the Mixed Club, who gets to choose a song. They know the drill. All they need to do is put artist name, platform name, and the name of the track. Put it right here in plain text in the chat, and we will spin up whatever it is they would like us to play. And if you missed out, if you're going to be super sad, don't be super sad. We have another chance for you to play my Firebeat game in the second half. So hang around. We've got another hour and a half of amazing music, folks. You don't want to go anywhere. And I think you'll agree, it's been a pretty darn good show. You having fun? Thumbs up. Thumbs up, guns up, just down below. You know the drill. This one comes to us from Raul Neves, who says, "Hello, Pete. Hope you are having a great show." We really are. We really are. Here's an Here's an instrumental called Underwater, recorded with GarageBand in my home studio. It's meant to depict the peaceful feeling of diving in the ocean. Hope you enjoy it. Well, anything that I hear from Raul is normally enjoyable, so let's give this one a spin, shall we? Underwater on Your Music Live. What an absolute trip. I love that. I love that break. It takes you unexpected places. The kind of DJ turntable break in the middle there, Raul. Chef's kiss perfection, my friend. Very cool stuff indeed. Yeah, the guitar work was amazing. The drums worked perfectly. Beautifully mixed. Just all Gilmore. Yeah, a little bit Gilmore, wasn't it? Lots of interesting things happening. I was listening here with the stereo spectrum. Yeah, listen to that one in good headphones or good speakers. You're going to be impressed. Hey, it's Chad Freeman. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for being here. Now, the amazing Mix Club has said, spin one of your songs for my spin. Now, I normally don't play my own music on Your Music Live, but in a shameless self-promotion plug, we're going to do this because it is Songtember, and that's just around the corner. And so I thought I would play one of the Songtember songs that we created, because Songtember is a community effort. This was from the second Songtember. We're about to do number 5, big 5th anniversary. So this is from the second year. And because we're having a pretty rockin' night tonight, I thought I'd play a rock song. Jade Star on drums, me on the guitars and vocals and bass. It is a track called New Beginning, my Songtember entry from a few years back. Thank you, the Mix Club, for donating your pick. Let's have a little listen to this one.
Doubt yourself.
know the rules. We can't have guitar solos in Your Music Live, and I got to go by my own rule there. I see that song when we wrote it. The reason that it's one of my favourite songs that I've done is that part of Songtember is that you folks are involved. And if you're not familiar with Songtember, it's a song in a month challenge, but we kind of treat it like a month-long journey, like a vlog here on Studio Live today. And back then, like I remember some of those lyrics were suggested by community members. Some people said, you really need a guitar solo in between those first two verses, Johns. And I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. So do join in with Songtember. And yeah, maybe we'll be doing another rocker for this year. And the artwork, Jade Starr, again. So I mentioned Jade Starr on the drums, Jade Starr on the artwork for that one as well. Good stuff indeed. So thank you for accepting my humble shameless plug and self-promotion there. Let's get back into the show, shall we? And grab this one from Eton Mess, who has a track. They say, this, The End, is a reminder that you can do things yourself. It's slightly melodic, but mostly being described as a headbanger and foot stomper. There's something about this week's show that we're banging our heads and stomping our feet out the wazoo. So let's continue the headbanging and foot stomping with Eton Mess and The End on Your Music Live.
I've got 12 days to find a job again. And if they're eating, I don't know robbing it. Fuck the government, I'ma live in my camper. Go tell the banker he's a wanker. I'm over my head, I'm over my head, I'm over my head, I'm over my head. Yeah, I lost a bit, I'm over the legs, I'm lost again. Is this the end? Come on then you wanna lie, come on then you wanna lie. With your teeth, come on then you wanna fight. What you think you wanna try? You got beef, smoke the leaf, not no vegan. Eat coli, wanna lie, come on then you wanna lie. With your teeth, come on then you wanna fight. What you think you wanna try? You got beef, smoke the leaf, fuck the system, live and die. I lost the reason, trying to please him, fuck that shit. I'm over my head, I'm over my head, I'm over my head, I'm over my head. Yeah, I lost the bed, I'm over the legs, I'm lost again. Is this the end? Listen up, don't cross me, man, you'll get dropped.
I love it. Any song that has the word wanker in the lyrics is fine by me. Eton Mess there. And The End. Wow, so cool. Yeah, it reminds me of something too. I mean, yeah, I love the accent. I love it. Anytime you can hear someone's accent in their singing, I kind of like it. It's why I kind of play up the Australianism sometimes when I'm singing a song, because, you know, there's plenty of people that just sound like generic American rockers. But I think those of us that are from other parts of the world, we should embrace that and do our thing. So yeah, hello, Joe and Barry Glenn. If I haven't said hello to you, yeah, the kind of spoken word kind of vibe to it. Very cool stuff there. Eton Mess. Oh, we still got a mess. Speaking of mess, we've got a mess of songs, and I don't want to make a mess of the show, so I'm going to continue on here and play this one from Double Fisted. Yeah, Double Fisted say, true story for the most part, at least. Originally written and performed when both Roger and Bill played in Grissy. I don't know Roger or Bill or Grissy, but I'm going to take your word for it. But I really dig this track. It is called Born in Tulsa. It is from Double Fisted. And I think you're going to enjoy this one here on Your Music Live.
When I was just a little boy, my daddy sat me on his knee. He said, son, listen to what I have to say. Don't grow up to be like me. I often saw my daddy drink. I heard my daddy cuss. I saw my daddy slap my mom across the room. I never saw him kill before. Born in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Born in Tulsa. Yeah, I was born in Tulsa. I got to get out of this town. When I was don't grow up to be like me. Morning on
Double fisted, and I gotta point you to look in the bottom of that six pack songs of slimy southern fried sorry ass sickness. Yeah, right. Very cool stuff. I enjoyed that one a great deal. Thank you again for sharing that. Yeah, and go and check out these artists again. They're all down in the description, all linked there, all beautifully manicured and curated just for your future enjoyment. The Cloud of Sounds is playing me another ad, so we're going to skip that again and play this one from Paul O'Farrell. They say this is from my old album recorded on a cassette 4-track way back, leading towards re-releasing via DistroKid, hence the attempt at remastering, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, join the club, my friend. This has, on the plus side, it's pretty short, so you can play the whole track on YML without going over budget. Back when we played in the band, the drummer always wanted to make it longer, but I always thought the length was just right. Well, yes, if you want a complete song played on YML, make it 1 minute and 9 seconds, because you're going to get the whole thing played. So this is the worst thing that could happen. Paul O'Farrell on Your Music Live.
The worst thing that could happen. You might die, leave me alone. You might live, leave me alone. You might go, leave me alone. Leave me alone. What would I do if you left me alone? What could I do? Sit by the phone, sit by the phone, hope of the rain. Sit by the phone, think of these things. Think of these things, what will it bring? I might do anything to bring you back. I might die, fade to black, fade to black, fade to black, fade to black.
There you go. Over before it started? No, we love it. Great stuff there. Thank you for sharing that one. That was a cool tune. I dug it. Very good. And yeah, 1 minute 9 seconds works a treat, doesn't it? Rockin' indeed. All righty. Thank you again for sharing that one, and we'll continue rocking on with the show here. Sorry, we had a brief. We're having some YouTube challenges of late. So if you find, by the way, I meant to mention this up front, if you find the chat kind of doesn't work or you get an error message or something, yeah, there's been some bugs, some ghosts in the machine of late. So that's why I put a little comment in there, because sometimes that kind of just gets my StreamYard showing people's stuff again. I like it. Yeah, another smashing punk rocker indeed. Let's grab. Yeah, by the way, yeah, I like the 4-track vibe of that one. Would you redo? I don't know. It kind of has that raw energy. Maybe just leave it. Let's grab this next track. It comes from Poison Ice Cream. They say this song is about how there is already poison in all of our food, and we feed it to our children unaware of what it does to their bodies. Yeah, my goodness. Yeah. You don't want to know. I've done a bit of research into this and what's in our food, and yeah, sometimes you're better off not knowing. You see those lists on the backs of packets? Some of that stuff's basically like poison, which is the point of this song. It's called Candy Bars, Poison Ice Cream on Your Music Live. Very cool. Just me, or is that a total They Might Be Giants vibe? I really dig it. Poison ice cream, candy bars. Thank you for sharing that one. And yeah, it's such an amazing mix. I know the mix of sounds and genres and the pioneering spirit. But yeah, beware of what you're eating. Like, what is there? There's about 7 different words they use for sugar in most things. It's like, so it's got a little bit of sugar, but then it's got dextrose and maltose and sucrose, and you're just like, those are all just code words for sugar. Thanks for telling us so. Oh, but there's some syrup in there too. That's serious, but let's turn things around a little bit and let's talk about Fat Bears for a moment, because this is Bittersweet Idea Factory, and they've got a groovy little song about fat bears recorded and played by me in my home studio and it's called Fat Bear Week. I think you're gonna like this one here at Your Music Live.
It's Fat Bear Week, just look at those cheeks. Standing on the poles, eating sweets and meat. It's Fat Bear Week, lining up for the feast. The fishes are jumping in the bowels of the beast. Fat Bear Week, I don't care who's the winner. I just don't want to end up at somebody's dinner. It's Fat Bear Week, gonna have lots of peeps until the big units go down on the street. Fat Bear Week at the falls of the brook. Someday I'm gonna go have myself a look. It's Fat Bear Week, I love their furry heads. They're getting grumpy 'cause the fish is dropping dead.
Right? Fat Bear Week. Now, am I mistaken, or is there legitimately a Fat Bear Week where they have like this competition where people send in photos of like really chonky bears? Yeah, I like it. I'm all for it, because you know what? If I got to hibernate for like months at a time, I'd want to fill up on salmon beforehand. Just saying. And salmon's got lots like contaminants in the food that we're eating, that's for sure. If you wanted to combine the last 2 tracks together into some sort of overall message of hope, it's like eat what bears eat, but not people. Don't eat people. God, we're going off track here, and we can't afford to. We got no time. So let's continue on. This is a multitude of one. They say a quick Sunday morning improv with 2 samples from Decent Sampler and a bit of FAC Altezza in Logic Pro. It all came together very quickly, around 2 hours, including the video. Now that's some speedy work. So this is our friend Colin Powell and A Walk in the Countryside on Your Music Live. See, the thing is, people, when you're creating music like that, Colin's obviously a pro. He does great music, but you don't need a lot of complexity. Like you can create complex kind of melodies and harmonies out of, as Colin's done here, just a couple of samples, just crafted well. Good stuff. I'm going to see my accountant today to do my taxes. Maybe I need to listen to that just before I go in. Calm blue ocean, calm blue ocean. What? Capital gains. Yeah. Thank you for that, Colin. Appreciate you sharing that one. We got 4 more songs to play in this first half. We're almost on time. We might go a little over time here today, but so much good music, and we've got to keep playing it with this one. This comes to us from Devadatta Thakur. Says this instrumental music combines the elements of modern Bengali, a language from India, song that was made entirely using GarageBand thanks to your helpful tutorials. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy it. And we're going to give it a spin right here, right now on Your Music Live. Devadatta Thakur there with a very, very nice, all sounds good in my brain. I was just, what you're trying to say, Rhett, or the music? A couple of really nice little instrumentals there. I didn't mean to make this a little, wind down section, but it's kind of working for these last few tracks to help us recover, because we've been rocked pretty hard for the first half an hour. I thought 45 minutes, so a little bit of a breather doesn't hurt. But now... we got 3 more songs to play. I wrote this song while having a mental breakdown when I had to do too many things in too little time. I recorded it in my garage, and it's in Polish. So yes, the international section of the show. Let's give this one a little listen to. This is Ego DW2 here on Your Music Live.
Troszkę się dzisiaj zajebałem i jestem nieco poza światem. Godzinę wcześniej wbijam na chatę, myśli przeróżne sobie połapię. Zajebałem się w akcji, głowa w przód tona poza kieratem. Każdy 2 porcje leżą na blacie, bez to zielone gryzie zwątpienia. Filogeneza za niemówienia. Myśl o skoczek, w mózgu chorze. Zajebałem się w akcji, nie poszedłem do babci. Nie podlałem akacji, nie wyleczyłem apatii. Nie rozłożyłem zmywarki, nie kupiłem musztardy. Nie odmówiłem lokaty, nie posprzątałem chaty. Zajebałem się w akcji, pomimo trejażu atrakcji. Zasadzę sobie kwiaty, bo nie zostałem bogaty. Nie zamazałem klamki, nie otworzyłem klamki. Nie dokupiłem chałki, nie pozbyłem się handry. Nie odręczyłem kiełbasy, nie zapisałem flaszki. Nie mam idiosynkrasy, nie wyszło mi znowu z razy. Nie pokonałem matni, nie wyłączyłem fryzarki. Nie byłem dzisiaj gremialny, nie byłem dziś seksualny. Nie zasunąłem firanki, nie odsprzedałem flaszki. Nie zwie się birbantem, nie zajebałem się w akcji. Co za erzec poranny, pistoła porażki. Kutu fraternizacji, rata obok pralki. Deklamuję do salki, a na oczach mam klapki. Nie poszedłem do babci, nie podlałem.
I absolutely adore that speed ramp in this track. It's something that's not done often enough, and it just adds to that feeling of like anxiety and dread. Like you can feel yourself getting physically stressed listening to it, but in a good way. Like music should create feelings, and that one, if it's written about, the pressure of having too much to do and not enough time, win, spot on. Great track. Love it. Thank you again for Sharon. Medieval vibes. Yeah, a little bit medieval vibe in that one. I like it. Definitely, frenetic is the word, Doorways. 100%. Agreed. All right, a couple more tracks before we reveal our featured artist of the week. If you'd like to do me a giant solid, you can go and hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget there's a share button there too. Sharon is Karen. Sharon is Karen. Feel free to share the show. A lot of folks have rolled up on this show because it's been shared with them by someone that they dig, and that's a cool thing. Speaking of cool things, DistroKid are the sponsor of this show. You can check them out in the link up there or down below. And slaps.com is their free service for sharing music, which is exactly what Marky James has done. This is blessing in disguise. And Marky says, recorded in my apartment using Cubase, a song about an exchange between an older me with a younger me, offering advice on how to live my life. Love it. Sounds super cool. And it's a great track. I think you'll enjoy it. It's called Blessing in Disguise. Marky James on Your Music Live.
Chances I didn't know I could have flown right after you, and all of my chances I didn't go. I could have showed you what I knew, and the story of my life would make it easy to say I've made mistakes. It's like the feeling that you never gotta sleep before you wake. All of my chances I didn't know, of course were right but wrong for you. And all of my chances I didn't grow. I could have shown you all the truth. And the story of my life would make it easy to say it's make or break. It's like the feelings that you never try to do what it'll take.
Very cool there, Marky James. Yeah, the second I first heard that song, I'm like, yeah, this chord progression is... There's something about it, and it kind of reminds me of some, obviously Elton John and Billy Joel and those sort of artists, and Christopher Cross, is that who I'm thinking of? Something like that, or Peter Cetera with just that doubled vocal. Really sweet stuff, and I dig it immensely. Do I have a video on Slaps? I do. If you search my name, Pete John Slaps. If you search Pete John Slaps on YouTube, you'll find my video all about slaps. Thank you, Marky James, for sharing that one, and head on over to Slaps yourself, and you'll learn all about it. All right, the time for the last song of the first half, but don't worry, we've got another big hour of music coming straight after this one. This is from Wavegood, featuring Elmaj. Emaj, I think that's Jamie backwards. Made in GarageBand, May 6, 2022. Guitar track, probably one of my faves. Well, we're going to end our first half with it. So let's spin this one. It is called What It Was on Your Music Live. very smooth and very sorry that I was trying to mix it in because there's so much range. I love some dynamic range, but it was quiet, so I had the mixer up, and then it kicked in a lot harder than I thought it was going to. So that's 100% Johns' fault. So go listen to the original version because it was entirely my fault at that time. All right, we're only 4 minutes late to the halfway mark, so that's not too bad considering we've got 40 songs. Please hang around though, because in the second half we've got some cover songs. You're going to get under the covers with me. We're going to do another Play My Fire beat. We're going to do a whole bunch more great indie tunes and our featured artist of the week, which we are about to reveal. This artist is someone who's been part of this community for a very long time. In fact, all the way back to the first Song Timbers we were doing, and he was involved in those. He's a patron of the channel. Not that there's pay to play. Don't worry. My featured artists aren't always people from the Patreon crew, but just a wonderful creator, but also a wonderful person. He's out of Germany, which means he's probably snoozing right now, but we'll wake up in the morning to find out that he is our featured artist this week. It is someone I know many of you know and love, and this is the classic, the quintessential song from this artist. It is, of course, Alex Backus and The Song with the Beep. Our toilet break, our featured artist here. I'll see you in 3 minutes, folks. Enjoy this one.
Beep, beep, beep,
Song with the Beep. A Songtember entry from 3 years ago from Mr. Alex Backus. And Alex is continuing to create better and better music. I mean, that's cool. That's OG, that's original, but Alex has definitely continued to hone his craft and his creation, his music creation. And you'll hear the latest from Alex, our featured artist, at the end of the show. Welcome back. This is Your Music Live. It is brought to you by DistroKid. If you would like to release your music to Spotify, Apple Music, Weezer, I just created a new platform, Deezer, Amazon, Tidal, all the places, DistroKid got you covered, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan using the link above or down in the description. It's time to dive under the covers with me, And with Weltenkinder, we had to stay in Germany because this is Weltenkinder teaming up with Vivian Smiling. And they say this cover with Vivian Smiling is an old famous song by Harry Dacre from 1892. Science fiction author Arthur C. Clarke witnessed the IBM 704 first ever computer speech synthesis demonstration during a trip to Bell Labs in 1962 and referred it to the 1968 novel and film 2001 A Space Odyssey, in which HAL 9000 computer sings Daisy Bell during its gradual deactivation. Interesting stuff. I love the behind-the-scenes stuff, and Weltenkinder always provides good stuff. So this is Daisy Bell, Vivian Smiling with Weltenkinder here on Your Music Live under the covers.
There's a flower within my heart, Daisy, planted one day by a glancing eye, planted by Daisy man. Whether she loves me or loves me not, sometimes it's hard to tell. Yet I am longing to share the love of beautiful Daisy Bell. Daisy, give me your answer, please. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It would be a stylish marriage. I can't afford the carriage, but you're asleep upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. We wiggle tender as man and wife. Daisy, paddling away down the road of life. I am my Daisy Bell. When the road's got we can go just by.
Yeah, just random and bizarre, and I kind of love it. I dig it. I don't know. It's so left field. Like, if you know Weltenkinder's usual stuff, Weltenkinder's branching out into different genres and different styles, and I kind of enjoy it. It just goes to show that there is nothing. There's no genre that we won't give a crack around here on Your Music Live. So thank you for sharing that one. Let the covers continue with the Scott Brothers Band. Scotty Babies here in the chat. He says, this is my second submission for this week's YML. Well, we've spaced them out over a couple. Another cover of Duke Ellington's Saturn Doll. The keyboards were played on my iPad using GarageBand's electric piano, as well as everything else being standard GarageBand percussion. Scotty Baby playing the guitars. And the irony that I keep getting ads for the NBN despite my internet connection continuing to be usable at best. But let's give this one a spin. This is Saturn Doll, Scott Brothers Band, Your Music Live. the guitar, goes without saying, the guitar tone is outstanding, but the percussion, so beautifully programmed in there, and the mix, the balance in that mix is just spot on. So good stuff indeed there from Scotty Baby. Thank you for sharing it. Speaking of someone who shares a lot of covers, we have Mr. Jonathan Linton up next. He says, a cover of a song by my favourite band. Fun fact, the solo in the original song was played by William Duvall, not Jerry Cantrell. There you go. Did not know that either. So you know what it's going to be. It's our mate Jonathan Linton, and he loves himself some AIC, and this is a classic a song from Alice in Chains called Phantom Limb, covered by Jonathan Linton here on Your Music Live. Hey, Chip. Yeah, amazing stuff there from our friend Jonathan Linton. An amazing cover of a classic tune there. Good to see you, Chip. Chip, again, another. Folks are coming out. Summer's over, I guess, in the Northern Hemisphere, and some of the folks we haven't seen in a while are joining us, which I love to see. Love to see it. So thank you, Chip. Chip's been a long time supporter of me and this channel, and I appreciate him greatly. One more cover here. This is it's our mate Ron Ward. He was our featured artist recently, and he's back. He says, "Giddy up, electronic hip hop redux of the Grateful Dead standard cowboy song Me and My Uncle, written by John Phillips and the Mamas and the Papas. I've always been drawn to this ironic tale of adventure and skullduggery. After recently produced videos in the sci-fi, horror and love song genres, I decided to try a story set in the Old West. I wrote a beat in Logic with the main riff courtesy of my Black Telly video with Lexica, Caber and Final Cut Pro." Ron Ward is just on a tear at the moment, making some amazing stuff. So let's give this one a spin. This is Me and My Uncle. Strange Machine on Your Music Live.
Me and my uncle went riding down South Colorado, West Texas town. We stopped over in Santa Fe, that point being about half the way. Me and my uncle artist is me.
Oh, wow. How cool is that? Yeah, Ron is just doing some amazing stuff lately, and I really dig it. Yeah, cool video. Yeah, he's just hit his creative stride for sure. He's doing some really cool things. Yeah, nicely done. Yeah, all sorts of AI and things in there, but hey, AI can't do the creating, can it? It can only help. It's not come to destroy us all. Hopefully it's come to do our taxes. I keep saying it. I'll keep wishing it into existence. Sorry to my accountant who I have to go see today, but I really wish I could just push a button and his knowledge was all in there. So I apologize. I know we need all maybe lawyers. Let's go with lawyers. Do we need lawyers? AI lawyers for the win. All right. We'll do one more track and then we will do our Play My Fire Beat Part 2 Electric Boogaloo coming right up. And this one is from Gordon Lee Weaver, who says, this song describes the feeling of being in the presence of someone with charisma, always entertaining, always a party. Well, I hope that it's always a party around here at Your Music Live. What do you think? This is called Better Pace Setter. Gordon Lee Weaver, Your Music Live.
Just grooving and moving in perfect harmony. Hand clapping, back slapping, enchanting absentee. Ignoring rules and acting fools. An endless cruise from dusk to dawn. Just kidding, side splitting, and having too much fun. A favorite friend for everyone. A showbiz swagger and beguiling bragger. Winning, wide grin. Dynamic, charming, lively, quite disarming. Lights up the room. Spellbinding, stirring, swinging, rousing, gripping. A better pace and just joking, fun poking, got love for everyone.
There's something about Gordon's style that just suits me to a T. Like, I love the hooky chorus. I said it last week or a couple of weeks ago we played. Just really cool vocals in the chorus and really hooky stuff and just bob your head, groove along stuff. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Good job, Gordon Lee Weaver. Are you ready, Weaver? Sorry. I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to set up our giveaway tool here, thanks to our friends at Distro Kid. In fact, why don't we just make it really simple? Whoops, I've put... I wonder if that will work. Can we do this? No. I accidentally put $ instead of hashtag because, keyboards are tough. But we won't go with that because I don't want to make it harder than it needs to be. So hashtag kid. Not going to even make you write out the whole word, Distro Kid. So if you would like to join our Play My Fire Beat drawing that will happen in about 5 minutes' time, just put hashtag kid, K-I-D, in the chat. If you put hashtag kid, you will go into the drawing. And then if you win, if you do like Michael does, if you do win, then you get to choose a song of your choosing that we will play right here today on the show. Let's grab another song while we wait for those entries to come in. This is Jonah Walker. They say, I produced and released this track over a year ago, and it's still one of my favorites I've made to this day. I'm trying to get to 1,000 Spotify streams. It's at 693 right now, so all support is greatly appreciated. It is called Vinyl Satellites, which is a really interesting name for a track as well. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? Jonah Walker, here on Your Music Live. Fiona Walker, Vinyl Satellites. Very cool track there. Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, full and rich, simple four chord progression, but just works. Works for the genre, it works for creating a nice soundscape there. All right, let's do this drawing, shall we? We'll put a little bit of that ambient tunage in the background here while we hit the button. Good luck, everybody. Who's gonna win? Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna win a free play? On Studio Live today, it's gonna be Mike and Dawn Janice. Mike and Dawn Janice, oh yeah. Mike and Dawn, congratulations. You know the drill. All you need to do is put your artist name, the name of the platform, and the name of the track. So it would be like Mike and Dawn Janice, YouTube. Name of cool song. Put that right here in the chat, and we will spin your track in just a wee jiffy. So let's while we wait on Mike and Dawn, we're gonna get back on to slaps, and it's our mate Michael, aka the Zealand Band. He was a featured artist just a few weeks ago. He says, "Hi Pete, when it comes around, you have to grab the truth." This is called Grab the Truth. It is Michael, aka Zealand Band, and we're going to play it right now on your Music Live. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Yeah, Canadians just rock about 10 to 15% harder. I don't know if it's the cold weather. I don't know what it is. The amazing maple syrup they have up there, but they just rock slightly harder. And I know, look, the rest of us, we can try, but we're just never going to quite be as cool as Canadians. Oh, is that some sort of weird reverse nationalism that I've just displayed there? I sure hope not. Wasn't my intention, but Michael, very cool stuff as always. And yeah, I love, as Mark said there, I love it when I hit play on a Michael track. Never know what I'm going to be hit with, and that's a good thing. You keep us on our toes. So who knows what Michael will be producing for Songtember, but I'm sure it's going to rock. Let's grab a track from Haydo. This is called Dog Walker, and they say this song was written with the intention to capture the sonic energy of a 2000s alternative rock track while containing a more modern approach to songwriting. Lyrics containing themes of self-hate, self-destruction, and self-pity. Woe is me. Yeah, look, they're important topics. So yeah, trigger warning on that. If that's something you're not interested in about 2 minutes, you can tune down, volume down, and then come on back. This is Haydo. This is Dog Walker. Your Music Live.
I've thought out a place for so long, and it don't make sense.
Really good track there from Haydo Dog Walker here on your Music Live. How good are those stereo guitar effects? Do you hear those? Yeah, really well done. Again, I love this show because it just gives me little ideas and I'm just like, oh yeah, a nice doom 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 doom. Worked really well on that one. Good stuff. Hello, Fat Panda Cat. Yes, please report immediately to the principal's office to collect your tardy slip. Wait, is that a thing? I don't know. We don't call things tardy, but every American teen show I watch is like, oh no, you're tardy. The hall monitor is going to tell the principal on you. I don't know. We'd be like, you're late. Go to the headmaster. You're going to have to do detention. Pick up 5 bits of rubbish at recess. That's the Australian equivalent. Mike and Dawn Janice, who won our Play My Fire beat, they have a track that they have chosen. It's called The Light Shines On. Mike and Dawn Janice, the Play My Fire beat winners on Your Music Live.
What can you say? Hearts drift away. Friends come and go. Few for a lifetime you'll know. But the light shines on through. Bring it home to me and you. Yes, the light shines on through. Bring it home to me. Bring it home to me and you. My dear friend, I loved you well. I know deep in your soul you can tell that at times you meant more than life to me. If I hurt you, then forgive and set yourself free. But the light shines on through. Bring it home to me and you. Yes, the light shines.
Oh man, I mean, it's not the 80s. And yacht rock's not as big as it once was, but man, can Mike and Dawn Janice really crush it in that kind of genre. Very cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that one, and congratulations on the Play My Fire beat win. I'll add that one. In fact, I'll do it right now before I forget because I haven't done it yet. So we're going to slide on down. We'll hear from Mike and Dawn again in just a jiffy because they are actually on the show here tonight as well. So I'm just going to pop them here in the description. So by the way, if you're just joining us and you're not aware, all of the songs we play on the show are in the description. If you're not seeing them or the full list, just hit the refresh button on your browser or on your just go to another video and just jump back to me. Here, I'll give you 10 seconds to do it. Okay, now you're good. All right, so hopefully you're all refreshed and ready for the big finish, the big last, we've got about 10, 12 songs left, so I better get a wriggle on, as we say around here. This is the Space Arcade. Says, hi there, Pete. Here's a song I came up with early on in the year in GarageBand. I wanted to make something a little more fun and out there. I used some of the vocal samples from GarageBand and rearranged them to give a bit of rhythm and melody to the song. Hope you enjoy. I think we'll enjoy, but we won't enjoy just yet because we've got another ad for how good the internet is. Clogging up the internet with ads about how good the internet is. The irony is not lost on me. This is the Space Arcade, and this is Galactic Future on Your Music Live.
I'm walking the ball, go, out for the, I'm walking the. I'm walking the ball, go, out for the, I'm walking the. I'm walking the ball, go, out for the, I'm walking the.
I'm walking the bull, go, out for the, out for the, out for the, I'm walking the, I'm walking the bull, go, out for the, out for the, out for the, I'm walking the, I'm walking the bull, go, out for the, out for the, out for the, I'm walking the
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Galactic Future, the Space Arcade. Very fitting title and artist name for that one. I dig it. Right on the button. I'm enjoying my time in the Space Arcade. I know. See, the space games were the OGs, weren't they? I mean, Pong wasn't really, but Space Invaders. I loved, is it Galaxon? I can't remember the names of them now. Yeah, I always loved playing that one where you could get the shooter, and then you got the two guns, and then you got the guns that crisscrossed. And anyway. Liked me some Space Arcade back in the day. Carlos Martinez says, there's a group on my favourite list, Saga. Love their progressive tunes, keyboard and guitar duo. A bit of a combination influenced me a bit on this one. Cool. You got to be influenced and influenced by cool stuff. So let's give this one a spin. This is my song, Runaway. And this is Carlos Martinez on your the guitar and the synth, the working, doing double duties there, and guitar almost sounds synth-like. So yeah, you've got a great jazzy, fusiony kind of jam there with that one. Thank you for sharing. I know we're moving fast, but we only got 22 minutes, and I like to finish close to on time because we've got the Metalhead Hippie show up next. I know many of you like to dive on over there and see what Hippie's up to for the next 6 or 7 hours. I know, it's a joke. It's low-hanging fruit. Love you, Jeff. Your show's along. Let's play another one. This is called In the Remains, the name of the artist. They say this is the third track from In the Remains, and it's a salute to all frontiers of rock, those who paid their success with their lives. Long live rock and roll. Yeah, 100%. So this is In the Remains, Some Die Young, here on Your Music Live.
Some it rains from the stars, but we could play in our hearts of someday, yeah. Heading for the setting sun. We're running straight towards our dreams, while singing heaven can wait, but someday, yeah, they won't even know they're gone.
So cool. Yeah, just amazing stuff there. I know you're going to want to go and check out all the images. Excellent video to go with a really excellent song. Go and check it out. Saw the pic of John Lennon there, looking old. And did you know that when they were originally doing War Games, they wanted John Lennon to play like the reclusive sort of character that, I can't remember, the doctor character that like lives on the island? That was going to be John Lennon. Can you believe it? Like, if only there weren't dickheads in the world that wanted to assassinate people because they don't want. I don't know. Anyway, I don't have time for any high horsery tonight, so I'm going to keep moving on. But I just thought that was an interesting little tidbit. I love the movie War Games, one of my favourites. Patrick Moonbird is back. He says, just a new disco track I made in my home studio. Nothing too special. Nothing too special. So you know it's going to be awesome because it's Patrick Moonbird, for goodness sake. Let's give it a spin here. It is called Encore. Patrick Moonbird, Your Music Live. Encore, Patrick Moonbird. Yeah, super funky. Patrick brings the funk with the bass, the guitars, the cool jams in there. Yeah, I wish I could make music like that. Patrick once tried to teach me how to make lo-fi. I'm like, Patrick, give me a lo-fi lesson. Like, we're doing an interview, and I'm like, tell me how to make lo-fi. And he like walked me through it. And I'm like, one of these days I'm going to find that footage and like try it again and throw it out there. It was about 4 years ago, I reckon. Very cool stuff indeed. Hello, the Lily Pillies. Hope you're doing well, Manny. Yeah, get off my high horse. Only Shetland ponies from now. Only the low horse. What's if I'm on my high horse? Is my low horse just indifference? Like, well, I don't even really care anymore. Is that the difference? So when I'm on my high horse, I'm all opinionated and feisty, and the low horse is just like, whatever, nothing matters anyway. We're all just going to die. Like, Johns, get off your low horse. All right. Continue on. This is Marcus Cannell, who says, I'm extremely grateful that both Magnus and Auntie G, whoop, whoop, wanted to do a collaboration with me. They both are extremely talented and nice people. Rise Up is a fierce anthem of courage and determination. Feel the cold winds of war, but fear not. Stand your ground. As the smoke and fire rise, so do you. The song delves into the heart of bravery, urging to fight like heroes and stand tall, even in the face of impending doom. Now, that's an intro that I like to hear. This is Marcus Cannell featuring Magnus Westman and Auntie G, and it's Rise Up here on Your Music Live. How good is that? A very cool tune, well-produced video, great collaboration. You're going to want to go and check it all out, and you can go and do that. Down in the description, they're all there, every song we've played here on the show today. Hey, don't forget the DistroKid are the reason we can do this each and every week. They help keep the lights on by supporting this show and therefore supporting you and your independent music. They help you get played on this show and they can help you get your music released to the world. Spotify, Deezer, Amazon, Tidal, you name it. They put it there and you can save yourself 7% off using the link up above and down below. Now, we've already heard from Mike and Dawn Janice because they were our Play My Fire Beat winner, but we're going to play another one. They say, "Hi Pete, for the life of me, I can't remember if we submitted our song Sorry It Took So Long. It premiered August 1st. It's about listening to those who love and know you best. Please start at 2 minutes. All right, we're going to give this one a spin. We're going to set her up for around the 2-minute mark and give this one a spin here on your Music La 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 Live."
What's done is done. I was holding back. You were ready to run. I was pale, chilled to the bone. It must have slipped my mind. God alone is my home. Oh, I'm sorry it took so long. I'm sorry it took so long. Right all the time. I did hesitate to leave this place behind. I can see now you had more faith than me. I wanted assurances of where the next step would be. Oh my, I'm sorry it took so long. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm sorry it took so long.
I'm sorry it took so long for me to play this song. Well, no, because you have to submit it for me to play it. Yeah, very cool, very jazzy, very funky, very nice, and slightly different, slight departure. I know I kind of called your other stuff kind of yacht rocky. That one's definitely a different kind of style. That's almost more of that 70s fusion kind of jazzy style. I dig it a lot. Good stuff. Indeed. Thank you for sharing that one. Remember, if you did enjoy what we played here tonight, there's a couple of things you can do to help us out. You can hit the little thumbs up button down below that tells all the robots that you're having a good time. You can share the show with a friend, because why not? Because we can get more folks along here. The more diversity we have in the music we share, the more cool artists you're going to discover and interact with. It's all good. Speaking of good, Stone Dog are back. Yeah, we haven't played Stone Dog in a hot minute. They say the riff that inspired me to start writing again, came out with it back in 2020 and kept messing with it for ages. I ended up writing most of the album, Former Glory, out now, before coming back to this to make it my big finale track. I wanted to capture a big, energetic, classic rock sound, and I think it worked. Well, we'll be the judge of that. No, it actually really did work because I've already listened to it and it's cool. It is Until I Fall, Stone Dog here on Your Music Live. I know, it's just getting started and it's fire, so I've got to keep playing it, but we're short on time. We've only got 8 minutes left, we've got 4 songs to go, but yeah, really well mixed. Love that riff, and really nice guitar tone on that riff as well. Good stuff indeed from Stone Dog. Aroo! Approved! What was the suggestion for what we say? Suns up, thumbs up. Yeah, I think so. I like it. So yeah, sun's up. So put the thumbs up, even though the sun's probably down for the vast majority of people watching the show. Anyway, we'll move on. Doorways into music. We haven't heard from Doorways in a little while. They've got a new track. They said, "Hi Pete, I've always loved the sound of freight train whistles and heard a lot of them growing up. There were always something magical about hearing their haunting, slightly dissonant music travelling through the night air. This song is about that nostalgic, warm feeling that hearing them always gives me. Thanks for playing it whenever." Well, whenever just so happens to be right now. This is Freight Train Whistle Lullaby. Doorways into music.
Freight train whistle in the middle of the night, calling plaintively, taking me back to when I was a child, lying wide awake on a hot summer night. Branch of the apple tree tapping threateningly on my window pane, making me afraid. But the freight train whistle sings a sweet lullaby that helps me fall asleep. About the places it has been and the wonders it has seen and the miles it's traveled on. Now it wants to go home, it wants to go home, it wants to go home and rest. Oh, it wants to go home, it wants to go home, go home. Freight train whistle in the middle of the night, calling plaintively while I try to
Doorways into music. Yeah, really sparse, but definitely very effective and actually gave me goosebumps. There was something about that tone and the beautiful harmonies and the nice piano that, yeah, just hit me in the feels. So great stuff. Well done indeed. Hello, Pendar. Thank you for being here. Have we heard you on the show before? If not, submit a song. Hopefully we can play you in the future. It is that time of the show, folks. Who can believe it that it is time for our anti-penultimate tune? Just 3 songs to go. And we've got some good stuff to finish off with here tonight. Let's start with this one from Ron and Jenny at Wolfstone Studio. They say, "Hi Pete, a while back I was listening to a 15th Bend instrumental and asked if I could write lyrics and do vocals for the song. I did a couple of drafts and I just wasn't feeling it. I decided to give it one more shot. Jenny helped me stay in the right direction and I feel good enough about it to put it out there to the community. Would love your feedback." Well, let's dive in and take a listen to this, shall we? 15th Bend together with Wolfstone Studio and Lonely Soul here on your Music Live, our anti-penultimate song.
Save this lonely soul tonight. Save this lonely soul tonight.
own studio, 15th Bend there, bringing some cool stuff together. Yeah, very kind of lo-fi, chillaxy vibe kind of mood in that one. I dig it. I approve. I know. Ron's smooth voice. And you know that Jenny's keeping him in line there, as he says in the description. Very good stuff there. Our anti-penultimate tune for tonight or today, wherever you are in the world. We're trying to play. So we've had, it's been the night of some really rockin' tracks, but it's also been the night of, or the day of, ads for the NBN. Now, my Australian friends, Manny and this next artist, Con, would know that, the NBN's not exactly been the greatest success for the Australian government rolling out our high-speed internet. So they're trying to do a little bit of self-promotion there. So here's a tip: just refresh, and the ad goes away on SoundCloud. Don't tell anyone. All right, let's play this one from The Secret Legacy. And this one's featuring Hugh Caldwell. Says, through the education I've gained through this community in the form of Pete, Thomas and Jade, I've learned mastering tips to get better quality just using an iPhone. I did the backing track and sent it to Hugh Caldwell, added his magnificent playing over the top. Enjoy. Thank you, Hugh. It has brought new life to an old track, making it a new song. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is Broken Night, our penultimate song here on Your Music Live.
It's been another broken night. Where you been so long? It's been so long on this broken night. Where you been so long? And what have I done wrong on this broken night?
100%. That's how you get past the no solo on YML rule. Is you just make the whole song the guitar solo. Beautiful tone, good collaboration there, and it just goes to show that sometimes combining, bringing our talents together can produce amazing stuff. What is it? The old saying? It's like the together we're more than the sum of our parts, or something like that. Anyway, good stuff there from everyone. Can you believe it? We've had 40 songs. In fact, we've had 41. This will be song number 42, including the Play My Fire beats on the show. We've done it all within 2 hours and a bit. We're only just slightly over time. Don't forget you can go and check out the Metalhead Hippie Show if you want to hear even more cool independent jams later on. That's kicking off in just a minute or two. And I do want to say thank you to a few folks. I want to say thank you to all the great artists who submitted their music for us to play here tonight. I want to say thank you to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. And how about a shout out to the hardest working man in all of YouTube, Mr. Thomas Christ, our wonderful moderator, who is here, rain or shine, day in, day out, protecting you from the trolls, making sure that everyone plays nicely, and just being a straight-up good dude. So thank you, Thomas, for your support. If you had some fun here on the show, what did we say? Sun's up, gun... thumbs up, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're watching on the replay, hello, leave me a comment and say g'day. Let me know what tracks you dug, which artists you'll be following. Don't forget, they're all down there in the description. All right, it is our final tune. It is our featured artist. It is Mr. Alex Backus, who says, "Hey, Pete and YMLers, this is my new tune, On the Fly. This GarageBand iOS production is an instrumental, no samples used. The video created using LumaFusion, and the message is girl power. Looking forward to Songtember. All the best from Alex." Let's go out with a bang. This is Alex Backus, On the Fly, our featured artist. To take us out, Your Music Live is about to be in the can.